My name is Shirley. I had a living-related kidney transplant in January 2015. That means that both of my kidneys were not working, that they had failed, and I was not clearing waste products or controlling fluids very well. I was diagnosed with membranous nephritis about 10 years ago in 2005. This is a form of glomerulonephritis, which causes the membranes within the kidneys to become inflamed, and they start leaking large molecules such as proteins. This caused the development of nephrotic syndrome, which is a syndrome which causes high cholesterol, high triglycerides, a great loss of protein through or albumin into the urine, which causes symptoms such as swelling of the legs, or swelling of the face, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, those kind of symptoms. The cause is unknown or idiopathic, but some theories are that it could be possibly a virus that causes this to happen to the kidney. Another theory is an autoimmune disease where your body is attacking itself. A third is possibly genetic, that it could be carried within families from one generation to the next. Over time, with nephrotic syndrome, I was losing about 14 grams of protein into my urine, when a healthy kidney does not lose any, usually doesn't lose any protein, or less than 3 milligrams of protein is considered normal. I found out I had the disease because of leg swelling that occurred. I also had all the other symptoms. I did doctors to look at the kidneys a little closer, and they discovered that I had already lost 50% of my kidney functioning by that time. To try to put the disease into remission, I was treated with prednisone and a anti-cancer drug called Cytoxan for about 8 months. This was in an attempt to knock the immune system out and reset it to stop attacking the kidneys, and it did slightly work for about 3 years. And at the end of the 3 years, the loss of protein started all over again, but it did put it into that slight remission for 3 years, which was good. What they call my glomerular filtration rate dropped from 50 cc's per minute. That's how much the kidneys clears of blood per minute, dropped down to 10 cc's per minute. And at 10 cc's per minute, that's considered that it's not keeping the cells of the body healthy enough for you to survive, and that you need some other form of treatment, such as a peritoneal dialysis, or a hemodialysis, or a transplant, kidney transplant. I started on CAPD, which is continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis. I was being trained on it. I had a catheter placed. Before that, though, we decided that we were going to sign up for, I was going to sign up for the kidney transplant list. I had 2 living-related donors who were willing to provide me a kidney, which I am truly blessed for, because many people have to stay on the kidney transplant list for several years. It's an average of 3 to 5 years for even a cadaver transplant, and living related is a lot better than a cadaver transplant in some terms. And I started to learn CAPD and intermittent peritoneal dialysis for nighttime dialysis treatments. Both of my husband and my brother were compatible, but my brother had 6 out of 10 chromosomes matching mine. My husband had 1 out of 10 chromosomes matching mine, so my brother was a better candidate for me, in that my body would possibly not reject it as much as my husband's. I was discharged from the hospital within 7 days from the first surgery, 5 days from the second kidney transplant. And since that time, my blood pressure is back to normal. My cholesterol and triglycerides are back to normal. I'm no longer anemic. I'm doing well. I'm making urine. Everything is fantastic. A lot of living-related transplants, kidney transplants, do live up to 20 years, and I'm hoping for the best. And so I'm living one day at a time. And I thank my donor forever. And I thank you for listening to my story.